Hey guys, Maven here. Now, it's always been a far-fetched dream of mine to one day be immortalized in the pages of a comic book. Well, that dream, it's coming true. And to procure your very own, go to mavenscomic.com. That's Mavens with an S, comic.com. And don't do it tomorrow. Don't wait till next week. Go there right now.
What's going on, guys? Antonio here. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up for me, and let's get into it. All right, so we're on Wrestle Ops. This is one of the Twitter wrestling pages that I follow. They got a bunch of stories up here. Now, I know I'm not going to do a video on it, but I just wanted to quickly touch on the fact that Samantha Irving has announced that she is leaving WWE. You know, she is engaged to Ricochet, who is signed to AEW. She's not saying she's going to AEW, but it seems to be like that because, you know, Jon Moxley, he went to AEW, and surprise, his wife left WWE and went to AEW. So if Samantha Irvin ends up in AEW in a few months, don't be surprised. But this is not what the video was about. Donald Trump was on with The Undertaker, and let's see. Well, actually, this is The Rock. Apparently, after the assassination attempt about 2 months ago, when he was in, what was it? Was it Butler, Pennsylvania, or Bethel, Pennsylvania? I keep saying different things. But when the first assassination attempt happened, because it's happened twice now, 3 times if you count the Coachella situation. You know, he was in Coachella a couple weeks ago, and apparently there was another guy that was with fake passports and stuff that they stopped, but he didn't get as close as the other 2 guys. So, but after the first attempt, The Rock reached out to Dana White. He's friends with Dana White. Trump's obviously friends with Dana White. He attends a lot of UFC events, and told him, hey, I want to talk to President Trump, and Dana White put them in touch. But let's actually listen to what Donald Trump said to The Undertaker.
What's going on here? But it was very nice, actually, The Rock. So you might mention that I said that. Do you speak to him? You know, he was great. I never thought he liked me. And I felt badly because I think he's a terrific guy. And then Dana White said, when I was shot, took a shot to the ear. You may have heard about it.
Yeah, it's going to ask you about it. There's some rumblings about this. Yes.
Rock called Dana and said, I want to have his number. I want to have his number. What he did is sort of incredible. He considered it bravery. I don't know. To me, I considered it like, what's going on here? But it was very nice, actually, The Rock. So you might mention that I said that.
All right, so there's Donald Trump saying that Dwayne The Rock Johnson reached out to him after the attempted assassination in Pennsylvania. And you heard him say that, I didn't think The Rock liked me. Well, obviously in 2020, The Rock and Taylor Swift both endorsed Joe Biden and Kamala Harris for president. The Rock a few months ago, when they were doing press for WrestleMania, which happened to take place in Philadelphia, PA, The Rock was on Fox News, and a lot of people got mad at him because he said that he was not going to endorse either candidate. He decided to stay out of it. But based on certain other things he said, he was not really thrilled about the Joe Biden presidency. So it was clear that he was like, yeah, I gave you the cosign in 2020. I think I'm going to sit this one out. Now, you know what happened a few months later? They had the presidential debate, and Joe Biden just got destroyed by Donald Trump. And it was so bad, his poll numbers sank, and they knew Donald Trump was going to win, so obviously they replaced him with Kamala Harris, and then they were like, okay, now we got it. Well, the poll numbers are still not looking good because I'm seeing different things where Kamala's winning the popular vote, but all the electoral college polls, I've looked at several, and they all have Trump winning in the popular vote. Obviously, if he spent a lot of time in Pennsylvania and Michigan and Wisconsin. And it's looking like if he flips either Pennsylvania or Michigan and just holds what he got in 2020, it's a wrap. Kamala needs Pennsylvania. And I was like, man, he had Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell out there. He had Mike Wallace, former Steelers receiver. So those rallies in Pennsylvania, they were heavily attended. I was surprised. I was like, oh man, there's no way he's gonna flip Pennsylvania. If he flips Pennsylvania, like I say, he's trying. Michigan, Wisconsin seems to be, it's close, but I think Kamala can pull that one out. But Michigan looks like it might be looking to go too. But if he gets Pennsylvania, he just needs one of the two, Pennsylvania or Michigan. Because all he's got to do is hold on all the southern states and the places that he normally won in 2020 and 2016. He just needs to hold those places and win either Michigan or Pennsylvania, because she needs both of those states to win. I know Kamala's going down to North Carolina trying to flip that state, but then that hurricane happened and the response was not the best. Trust me, I've got friends down there. They absolutely loathe her in North Carolina. So she's limited her visits there. I know she was down in Atlanta. Georgia looks like it's going for Trump. And I'm in a red state. We voted the other day, and there's a bunch of Trump, maybe I'm just, but that's why I try not to just watch conservative news, because conservative news will be, it's like, oh, everything's great, even if it's bad. And I want to watch what the liberal press is saying. And when you see CNN and the New York Times start to show that the polls are favoring Trump, especially among Black and Hispanic vote, you know what I'm saying? When you see that, there's a problem. But this interview that Trump did with the Undertaker is fantastic. And while I'm talking about that, he's friends with Maven Huffman. You saw the clip there. I'm writing Maven's comic. So yeah, Maven was on with the Undertaker a few months ago, and obviously the Undertaker was on Maven's channel. Maven's got a channel with like 500,000 people as well. But Maven and the Undertaker, but I'm writing Maven's comic. So first of all, give me a follow on my social medias, Facebook, Instagram. I'm on X, I'm on Threads, all at Ikari Press. Type in mavenscomic.com. It'll take you to Maven if you want to actually purchase a copy there on our Kickstarter, or we have 5 opportunities. Some of you might actually want to get drawn into the comic. Maven's going to be beating up a lot of bad guys. So maybe you want to be one of the bad guys that Maven gets beat up by Maven. But like I said, mavenscomic.com. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out.